Yo, what's up ladies and gentlemen, JJ Prime here back with another video. And today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Earthrise Deluxe Class Autobot Arcee. So here I am and there she is. Oh yeah baby. Now let us take a quick look at the packaging and look at that beautiful artwork for Arcee. I mean, she was in the Siege cartoon. Yeah, we saw her. Riding along with Bumblebee and Cog, so she is, I nearly called her a he, so she is a deluxe class figure, of course, definitely. Her name is Arcee, she's an Autobot, she's from Earthrise, probably she will be in Earthrise, who knows. And you got the map piece in the background, which says Junkion, so I don't need the decoder. Decoder is just inside the box, so I don't need it to read the text in the map. So Transformers, there we go, the nice beautiful artwork for the Earthrise. Can't wait for the Quintesson and Trailbreaker. They're gonna come soon, so yeah, really cool. I love it. And you have the obligatory product shots, and they don't even show you that you can actually combine this figure with other weaponizers, like just like how they didn't even show you about Alakon. But anyway, so yeah, again, she transforms into back and forth from robot to vehicle, from vehicle to robot in 15 steps. So there you have that, and I burped. And you have the warning sign right there. Don't eat anything, please do not. They're not delicious. So that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have Miss Arcee, and she transforms into this pink Cybertronian vehicle. Yes, and she does have rolling wheels, so she can definitely roll, definitely. And yeah, the vehicle mode does look good, in my opinion, so it does really look good. She does have an Autobot symbol right there on the front of the car. And you got some white paint, got some gray paint for the seats, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. It does have a little molded in steering wheel right there. It's just right there. So there you have that. No paint on the headlights whatsoever, just white and everything. You do have these two posts, so you can actually take your effects parts and plug them in to the back of the car, or you can take one right here and just plug it right here, or plug it right here. You can do that if you want to, like so. And right off the bat, she does have her weapon right here, so we can take a look at this weapon right now. So got this weapon right here, her gun, her pistol, done in a nice translucent, I don't know what color this is. Kind of a like translucent light blue-ish plastic. Who knows? I mean, that's the same plastic color that they use for this and use for that. It's a nice touch. Now there are slots on the top of the car right here. You can take this and tab that right in, tab that right there if you want it to store right there, or you can take this and just tab it to that slot right there. And she has a gun just sticking out at the front of the car. So, and of course on the bottom right here you can see all her robot mode bits just blatantly visible, staring you right in the face. Oh yeah, she's just a complete show-off warmer, but I don't have any problem with that. So yeah, there we go, there we have that. So now we're gonna bring down the camera a little bit so we can have a few comparisons coming right in. So let's bring in Cyberverse Deluxe Class Hot Rod so you can see how they scale with one another. And I have to say this again, poor Hot Rod. So there you have that. Here she is with Alakon. I'm so sorry. Here she is with her wave mate Alakon, so you can see how they definitely look together. So there you have that. So now let's get in a group shot with other Earthrise Autobots. So just bring in Wheeljack, bring in Smoke Screen right here, and definitely gonna bring in Optimus Prime. I'm gonna bring in the Hoist, bring in Mr. Cliff Jumper, and last but not least, and Double Dealer. And you know what? Just because we're gonna bring in Double Dealer, because I think I nearly called Grapple Double Dealer. His name is Grapple, so his name is, this guy's Grapple. So So we're gonna bring in Double Dealer just because he's an Autobot as well. So I mean, to me, he's an Autobot. So there you have the whole Autobot team from Earthrise right there, from Wave 1 to Wave 2, and they look quite nice together. They look good together. So there you have that. And as you can see, I still have Optimus Prime right here because I want to test Arcee whether she... keep calling her he. I just want to test whether she can, you know, fit in Prime's trailer. So just open that up and just see if she can fit inside Prime's trailer. Oh no, she can't really fit. I mean, her front can fit, but these tabs are just sticking out and they don't even fit. That's not good. That's no good. That is no good. So she can't. She failed. She literally failed. So I'm just gonna snap my fingers and Prime will just disappear in a few seconds. Okay. Boom! There we go. Prime is gone. Yes, magic does exist in the real world again. So now I think we are pretty much done with the vehicle mode. Oh yeah, she does roll very smoothly, and I do quite like that. So now this is the only Arcee. This is the only G1 Arcee I have. So I don't have the Generations mold. I never liked that mold. This one is, I feel, is much more solid than the original one. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. So now we will get down to Hoverboard mode. So just take out her gun and put that off to the side first, and we shall get started. So now first, what you want to do, you want to take her head and just spin it around like so, and she does have a visible head syndrome. I know. So you want to unfold her legs and just untab all that, untab all this, and of course you want to take her arms and bring it out, and I bumped the camera, I'm sorry. Anyway, so just bring out her arms, bring out her arm, there we go, just bring it out, and you want to rotate this at the thighs so that the detail. Now on this figure, on my copy of the toy, the thighs are really tight, and there we go, just rotate that until the detail is matched up, and just flip out her foot, and there you have her leg all done. So now the same thing on the other side, just rotate that. It's a very tight swivel. There we go, it's matched up. Okay, so just flip out her foot, and there you have that, and now you can see how that's gonna work. Yeah, you can tell that she's totally wearing the car on her robot mode. Yeah, she's definitely a show former. So now this part of the transformation, it doesn't really work for me because this unclips and it does something else, but we will get into that in a little bit. So this section right here is supposed to untap all this, and you want to slide this up like so. And yeah, like I said, it's not doable. So I don't know. I don't know if I can do this without popping this off. Let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna test myself. No. Just stay clipped in. My God. Anyway, yeah, I told you. See, it doesn't really work for me. This part of the transformation doesn't really work for me. It unclipped. It unclipped. Stay unclipped. Stay clipped in. Come on. It doesn't want to stay clipped in. Really? You know what? I'm gonna do this off camera. Okay, I got it fixed. I got it clipped on right again. So now, what you want to do is you want to flip this section right here. Flip all of this in right there. Just flip this in and just bring this up. Bring that up like so. So now I want to rotate this whole section right here and just leave this for now. And now you want to take this whole section and just bring this down on the double hinge like so. Just flip this in and flip all this in, flip all that in, just bring this all the way down and just bring this up, and that will tab into those slots right there. So just make sure, just get everything lined up properly. Tab that in. Yes, I know she has a huge backpack. I don't care. So I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. So that is pretty much it for Arcee's transformation. So there you have Arcee in her robots mode. And she looks pretty good, in my opinion. I do quite like this Arcee, although her knee joints are pretty loose. And she will always fall. That's my real main gripe with the figure. She always falls. Her hips, her knees are just loose, freaking loose. But overall, she looks quite good in my opinion. So let's get in closer so we can take a look at her head sculpt. She does have a Star Wars Princess Leia buns right there on her head sculpt, which is really, really cool. Give that a little nudge, wink, wink to Star Wars. So, and she does have nice blue paint for the eyes. No lipstick, unfortunately, so I probably need to paint her lips. Pink or red or something. She does have a nice Autobot symbol on her chest, which is pretty accurate. And she does have a belly button, and yes, that is screen accurate. So, yeah, people always complain about the belly button. It's screen accurate. She always has the belly button. They designed that for her. So, yeah. Yes, I know she has a huge backpack, but that's her character. She's always gonna have a backpack. And plus, it's a G1 styled mainline Arcee. So, there's nothing to complain about over here. So, yeah, whatever. But, yeah, I do like the proportions on this figure. It looks way better than the original Generations line, the original Generations version of Arcee. The original Generations figure was good, but her hips, I feel like her hips were just too thick. Now this one is perfect. It's nice and screen accurate, so I do quite like her robot mode design right here. Now articulation wise, of course her head is on the ball joint, so you can rotate a full 360. Can't really look up, can't really look down. Her arms, they can rotate a full 360, I guess. I guess they can move in and out, pretty much like that. Does have a bicep swivel. She does have an elbow joint over 90 degrees of bend, and her hands can actually move out like a proper girl. So they can move out, they can move in, like so, if you want it to. And there you go. And she does have a waist swivel, which is nice. The legs can move up that far, can move back only that far. They can move out only that far, can't really do the full splits. She does have a swivel at her hip right here. She does have a thigh swivel, but like I said, this is just too tight to move around, so I'm not going to move it. She does have a double jointed knee, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this joint is pretty loose, so she would tend to fall at that joint. So she does have a pivot at her foot, so you can pivot up and down, and she does have some ankle tiltage right there. So yeah, she's pretty poseable. Yeah, she is pretty poseable. So hold on, let me just bring down the camera a little bit more so I can see her. Oh, you don't want to see that bit right there. So here, okay, there we go. So now she can definitely hold her gun. Just gonna take this and just plug this in like so, and just, she doesn't really hold her gun super securely though. I guess just hold it like that, and there you go. She can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and there we have that. Now I know the backpack is bugging a lot of people, but there is one thing you can do about this backpack. You can actually untab this, and you can unclip all this. If it want to work for me, unclip all that. So just unclip all this, and what this can do, this can actually just rotate this around like so, and just rotate this around, and just bring this in, and just flip this out all the way. This out all the way, flip this out all the way, just flip this out like so, flip this out like so, and this becomes a little hoverboard for her. hoverboard. It's not a really cohesive hoverboard, I will say, but you can actually do it if you want to. So they will just peg in to these ports right there. You get to use those little, actually no, use these ports, these little small ports for these posts right there. Just plug that one foot in and just plug the other foot in. If I can find it, there we go. Now she can actually ride on the hoverboard like so, which is pretty cool. I think I really like that. I really do like that. I do dig that very much. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. So now we're going to what we're going to do right now is that we are going to move on with the comparison. So I'm just gonna cut this and we're going to jump right into the comparisons. Okay, now that we got Arcee to her full robot mode, so now we can continue on with the comparisons. Now first we're gonna bring in Cyberverse Hot Rod for comparison. You can see how they scale with one another, and I have to say it again, poor Hot Rod. So there you have that. Here she is. Did I, when I brought Hot Rod for comparison, did I say he? I meant to say she. So here she is with her wave mate Alakan. So you can see how they look together. There you have that. And now for the main event, we're gonna bring in all the Earthrise Autobots that we have so far. We're gonna bring in Optimus Prime right here. We're gonna bring in Double Dealer. I don't care. I mean, he has Autobot symbols now, so he's an Autobot right now. So we're gonna bring in Double Dealer and Prime. We got Voyager Grapple. I'm not sure we can do this. Can we do this? Oh, can we do this? I don't know. Okay, we got Arcee right here. We got Wheeljack right here. We got Hoist right here. I forgot about Hoist when I reviewed Smokescreen, but it's okay. So we got that right there. And we got Cliff Jumper and Smokescreen. Actually, Arcee should be standing right here. And Smokescreen should be standing right here. So there you have the Autobot team from the Earthrise toy line, and you can see how they look together. So you can't really see all of them, so now I'm going to bring up the camera a little bit. Yep. There we go. So you can see how the Earthrise Autobots look together, and they look quite good together. I really like this team of Autobots. I like that. I really like that. I love that so much. There's one more that I totally forgot. It was Skylinks, but it is what it is. Also, I forgot Ironworks, but who cares about Ironworks? But yeah, they look really good together, and that is a good-looking team of Autobots. I love that. Yes, I know. I'm calling Double Dealer an Autobot right now because he has Autobot symbols right now. So I don't care. I don't really care that much. So there you have that. So there you have Earthrise Deluxe Class Arcee, and yeah, I do quite like her. I do quite like the figure. Sometimes the transformation can be a little bit fiddly, you know, that the backpack section, for the transformation for the backpack, the one trying to, you know, it's on the slider, so you have to, you know, bring it up. That transformation did not work for me, unfortunately. I had to transform it off camera, so, and it came undone, so I had to clip it back on off camera, so that part of the transformation did not really work for me. The vehicle mode definitely looks quite good in my opinion, although, I mean, she's totally wearing the car on her, on her robot mode. Basically a robot under a car, so just like robot under a jet, like Silverbolt. So the robot mode definitely looks way better than the other. My tongue stops working. The robot mode definitely looks way better than the original Generations version. The proportions on this figure, it looks way better. The paintwork is nice. The head sculpt is a nice head sculpt. Just wish there was more lipstick on the lips. So Yeah, the gun is a nice touch. The gun is a really nice touch. The fact that the backpack can actually unclip and make a hoverboard for Arcee, that's a pretty cool gimmick. The hoverboard, it doesn't look really like a hoverboard. It doesn't even look like a hoverboard. So, I mean, it could have been better, but it is what it is. I still quite like the gimmick of transforming the backpack into a hoverboard. But yeah, overall it's a nicely done figure in my opinion, except for the loose knee joints on my copy of the toy. And yeah, it's okay. It's a really cool figure in my opinion. Yeah. So as far as ranking her from a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to say that she will get probably an 8 out of 10. So she's not perfect. She could have been better, but yeah, 8 out of 10 is still a good score. So, and I think that is pretty much it for today's video. So ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any future reviews of new upcoming figures and old figures, and hit that notification bell down below so that you can get notified and when a new video is up and ready. So, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, and I think, let's try that again. So I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there you have the Transformers Earthrise Deluxe Class Autobot Arcee, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out!